All right, in today's video, we are talking about the J-15T, guys, and where this jet falls short in top tier. So, really, we're going to be taking a look at a couple of things as to why this jet does struggle so much in top tier, why it's horrible. Really go over its weaknesses. We'll touch upon a little bit of its strengths as well here, but really a review of the J-15T. Now, as always, if you guys do enjoy the content, the videos, make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. It does support the channel. As well, I have opened up a membership. If anybody does want to support the channel further, make sure to check that out here. But guys, this jet was so unenjoyable to play for me. It was crazy. Obviously, the main elephant in the room here is the lack of countermeasures, right? So it's really just not enough, to put it simply, in terms of top tier, right? And that's really going to affect everything else around the gameplay with this jet, right? The way you position yourself because of lack of countermeasures. This jet is quite slow acceleration, right? So we are kind of last to the playing field. So we're going to dive a little bit deeper into that. We do have some examples. We did have a nice joust here, though, with a top player. I did check his profile. He was 99.6% plus, but I got cooked. But let's move on to the first example here in first game. So here's the first example, and this just shows positioning-wise. So look how far off the map we are, guys. We are way to the side, right? We need to position ourselves in the sense of try not to get shot at by BVR, right? If we get shot at by BVR, we're going to be wasting a lot of chaff, right? Where we really can't afford that. And that's the issue with this jet, guys. The lack of countermeasures is going to spread to everything else. Positioning, right? How you play. The best way I would describe this jet too is because we can't carry enough countermeasures. We can't bring enough flares. You really can't afford getting 10 kilometers or closer to a jet. That's the playstyle I would describe with this jet. We still cooked with this jet, right? We still did good. But again, it was super unenjoyable. But it's like this here, guys. Even when we position ourselves way outside the map, some F-15 player, somebody like that is still going to spam all their missiles. We're going to get fired at usually no matter what. And again, that's going to, one, if we're going out wide, position yourself way off the map, waste all your chaff, or at least half of it, to get there late. And you know, counter argument, right? If we go down the middle or position ourselves more central, you're going to get the main spam of missiles. And with this jet, that's just something you can't afford. You're going to be engaging after the initial BVR phase if you get on the middle with no countermeasures, right? So a very big weakness with that. I will say the other thing with positioning with this jet that I noticed is its acceleration is very, very bad. You can hit really good top speeds in this jet. So 1.8 Mach if really nobody shoots at you and you just fly straight. I hit that a couple of games. So it can be very strong in that sense once you get to that speed. But it loses energy and speed quick if you're having to notch, move around a little bit, right? And what that does positioning-wise is at 14.7, when you have jets like the Eurofighter, Rafale, SM-2, which are very quick, you're going to get there last. So downsides of that, right, is one, if your team does good, you're not going to get a lot of kills, right? Your team's going to basically sweep house. The opposite is if your team does bad, and I'm going to show an example of this here as well. Again, you're going to get spammed at BVR-wise. It's going to happen at 14.7. It's rare you don't. So late game-wise, you're not going to have enough countermeasures to deal with everybody. So if I'm in a 1v2, 1v3 situation and getting shot from multiple angles, it's very hard to actually win that with the amount of countermeasures. Just like you guys see here, I only have 6 chaff left, and I didn't even bring any flares. And again, it goes also back to that point of you don't want to get within 10 kilometers. And we'll see that here because I'm going to showcase a 5-kill game after. Because I do die to a Eurofighter in that ace from a 9M. Really, with that, again, when you get close within 10 kilometers, you're really the worst jet close combat-wise. SM2, Eurofighter, Rafale, they're all going to absolutely destroy you close range. And if they shoot one Fox 2 missile at you, you're dead. And they are going to get their nose on you faster, right? This thing does adjust quite slow if you're going in fast. So, again, a really major downside with this jet, too. Now, I do just want to show a quick clip of what I mean by late game here. We get 3 kills here this game. I just showcased. Nothing else really happens after this. So let's skip to that. All right, so I want to showcase here a little bit of late game and what I mean earlier by that situation where, one, if your team does bad and you get put in those clutch situations, you're going to struggle. I think this is a very, very good example. And as you guys can see right now in the top left, we do have 42 chaff still, so we have a lot of our chaff. We're on the big map here, which does actually benefit this jet. We can position ourselves around our enemy a little bit better because we have a lot more room. And the enemies are also a lot more spread out. Now, again, really the big thing with this is once we start getting shot from multiple directions, all of that, we're going to really struggle. And even in this situation here, it's kind of like I was saying, I felt very sluggish in this jet. I did have it like fully spaded, right? But it felt even weaker defensively than the SM2. So I don't know if that's because of the acceleration being worse. But again, that's what it felt like. We got very lucky here, guys. This guy did not shoot at us. But one other thing, too, I felt like the PL-12As were really lackluster on this jet. I did not like the PL-12As. I felt like they were really, really bad. Yeah, I really like them on the J-10C. But on this jet, they were not it, guys. I was not having a good time with the PL-12As. Again, just felt very lackluster. Very slow. And yeah, we can even see that missile right there. Like, it hits the ground. Like, what? Like, I was shocked. But yeah, again, guys, this is a very perfect example. We use all our chaff here. We're getting shot from multiple directions. We're one of the last alive. And normally, again, I'll be able to cook these guys pretty easily if I'm in a jet that I'm not in this type of situation where at this point I can't even defend myself. And that's the big thing. If you guys have seen my other videos, you know I'm very big on defense, right? Jets that are very good defensively. That's my cup of tea. And when I have a jet like this, where I've basically given up all that capability of defending one tiny bit, that is no bueno for me. But we do get that grip in there. And yeah, guys, again, this is a perfect example of what I mean by late game. If your team does bad, you're put in this type of situation, you are just absolutely hooked. But yeah, we are about to get smoked here by a fellow guy. We have the Griffin spamming. But again, guys, let me know your opinion. Again, I did good in the jet, you know, stat-wise, because I'm a good player. But again, very unenjoyable gameplay for me. It was not fun. Again, just playing so passive in the beginning, getting everywhere late because of that. Not it, guys. Not it for 14-7. And obviously, a lot of people have said the same, right? Low count of countermeasures. It's DOA. I wouldn't really call it DOA. I don't like really calling jets DOA. We almost get this guy, by the way, even damaged. But yeah, it is definitely not it. But I do want to showcase the 5-kill game I got. I think it was just a good game overall. So we have a little bit of a positive note here on this video. But again, guys, Fox 2s, anything within 10 kilometers, you're just dead. But again, let's move on to that 5-kill game. Stat-wise, guys, we did play 17 games with the J-15T. We had a 94% win rate, so we won 16 of those games. And we had 38 kills and 8 deaths. So not bad, right? That's going to be a 4.75 KD with 2.24 kills per spawn. These are my total stats in it. And again, I didn't play too many games with it. I didn't really find this jet that enjoyable. But that does put us pretty good rating here of 2,208. Let's move on to the 5-kill game. So moving on to the ace, guys, the 5-kill game. And like you can see, positioning myself way off the map here. I feel like this map actually benefits this jet. But yeah, again, way off to the side. And again, we're still going to get spammed no matter how far to the left you go. Some F-15, some SM-2 is going to take a diabolical shot, right? It just happens. So again, we are going to have to use a little bit of chaff here to make sure that we are in the clear. And we can see there's a couple people up in front here. I think the one thing that was good this game was, again, we got to a good top speed here. So again, look how quick our energy drains when we even turn slightly, right? But again, we're in a good spot here. We have a good missile count, which is one of the benefits. And yeah, we're really just going to start spamming, seeing who we can kill. A lot of people were playing a little bit lower altitude this game, which actually does help us out. Because, again, not too many people to really apply as much pressure. We can kind of just dominate higher altitude. But I do lose this guy here that was a little bit lower. I don't know if somebody else got him or what happened. But again, guys, we are getting shot at yet again. Again, somebody shoots at us when we're in a notching position. So quite an easy notch, but again, it does require us to waste a lot more of our chaff. And yeah, this was a weird game, I'm going to be honest. Everybody kind of, again, was playing lower altitude. A lot of people kind of gone a little bit of a furball here. You can see on my radar, people are starting to bunch up in that one spot. So again, we have a lot of missiles. We're going to spray and pray. Again, like I said earlier too, the PL-12As, they were really not it for me on this jet. I felt like they were very, very weak compared to our 77-1s, 120Bs and Cs, and 120Ds. And then also, obviously, the Mikas. Those are next level. But yeah, it definitely felt lackluster. But yeah, we're really going to pick up a couple kills from here pretty easily. One thing I had to be careful of was try not to get any team kills. Because again, this was a little bit of a furball situation. So just being conscious of that. Because I think I did get team killed twice in this jet while I was playing, guys. I got team killed a pretty good amount for how little I played this thing. Keep it a buck. But yeah, again, we're going to pick up some pretty easy kills. Now this here is where, again, gets a little bit tricky. I definitely should have waited till a little bit closer here to shoot this. So a little bit of a mistake on my end. Again, I was just trying to keep my distance, really, from these jets. Because, like I said, we want to stay kind of that hard 10 kilometers or further. The main advantage as well to the Eurofighters is right there so quick. They can even shoot 9Ms from like 8 kilometers away and it will still hit you. And we would be cooked. So really this is the last guy here in the game where there's like 2 guys left. So I'm like, all right, let me just close the distance. Let me see if I can get a 6-kill game. I only have PL-8Bs left. And yeah, again, guys, you'll see the mistake here, right? The Eurofighter is going to be able to turn and get his nose on us so much quicker than we will. You'll see how slowly we turn on this jet, going the speed we're going, right? Look at this. And look how quickly the Eurofighter is able to just simply turn, get his nose on us, shoot a 9M. And again, we only have 2 flares. We are not dodging that. And even with my air brake up, we were turning so slow. But not a bad game. 5 kills, guys.